Hey everyone, Jamie here. Welcome to another video here on our YouTube channel about Medicare. If you like videos like this, please consider subscribing, liking, and if you have questions about Medicare, you can certainly leave them in the comments below, and I will hopefully address them in a future video. So in this video, I want to talk about, are Medicare Advantage plans really free? That's kind of the title of this video, and so I've pulled up this article here in front of you. Hopefully you can see this and hear me okay, but the title of this article is Why Are Some Medicare Advantage Plans Free? So if you're on Medicare, you've probably either seen television commercials or heard radio ads about free Medicare plans, or maybe you got something in the mail. And so you might be out there wondering, is this really true or is it a scam? Well, that's what we're going to talk about, and hopefully this will help answer your question. So, Medicare Advantage plans that are maybe termed free are actually what's known as a $0 premium plan. So, what that means is there are private health insurance companies out there that offer you health insurance, Medicare Advantage plans basically, that are HMO or PPO typically, that don't have a monthly premium. And so they have additional benefits a lot of times for vision or dental or hearing. And so a lot of people on Medicare talk to me and say, is there a catch? So that's what I want to talk about and go through this article. So first of all, the first thing you want to remember is that in order to get a Medicare Advantage plan, you have to have A and B in place. Medicare Part A, Medicare Part B, which is your little red, white, and blue card. The other important thing to remember is that even if you get a $0 Medicare Advantage plan, and when I say $0, I mean monthly premium, you still have to pay your Part B coverage. And so that a lot of people, for most people, that's deducted from their Social Security benefit. And so even if you have a $0 Medicare Advantage plan, you still have to pay that monthly premium. Now, there are some give back programs out there where maybe you'll get compensated for a certain amount of that. That's not something I want to talk about in this video. The main thing I want you to take away from today's video is that you still have to pay your Part B premium. Um, so, the thing that you want to remember, these are the different types of Medicare Advantage plans. This is the meat of the article that I want to talk to you about, because a lot of us grew up hearing the age-old adage, nothing in life is free. So what I always tell people that call me about these plans is you have to read the fine print of the summary of benefits. So each of these plans has to give you a summary of benefits, because what you will find in the summary of benefits is a list of the potential services that you might need medically, what the company's going to pay, and then what you're going to pay through co-insurance or co-payments or deductibles. And so that's kind of the first thing that I tell people when they ask me about these plans is you want to read the fine print. You want to read the summary of benefits. Yes, it may offer you additional benefits like vision, dental, hearing. Some of them have meals or car rides or whatever. But remember, the main purpose of Medicare is to cover your medical expenses. It's health insurance at the end of the day. So when it comes to deciding which type of policy that you're going to get, it's important to read the summary of benefits within that $0 premium, because what I have experienced as an agent is this. So we get down here, you can see Medicare Advantage plans are provided by private insurance companies. These companies are in business to make a profit. To offer $0 premium plans, they must make up their costs in other ways through deductibles, co-payment, and co-insurance. Every one of these plans has those three components. And the quickest way to know what your potential out-of-pocket costs would be is what's called the maximum out-of-pocket, or agents call it MOOP, M-O-O-P. Now, in this example, in this article, they give you a $2,500 out-of-pocket before Medicare Advantage pays your medical costs. But they actually go much higher. In fact, I think in this article you can scroll down here and see that in 2021 the maximum was 7,550. So this is where you get into the more detail, fine print, if you will, about these $0 Advantage plans. A lot of times there's a celebrity on TV talking to you about it. You want to be very aware of those three components: deductibles, co-payments, and co-insurance. Back when I first got into helping people with Medicare, I'll just tell you a story. One of the first people that I talked to had an Advantage plan, and he was losing his provider that he was going to. I can't remember if it was clinic or hospital, was no longer going to accept that plan, so he had to switch plans. And he said he really liked it, and so he liked it because it was, a low monthly premium. But I asked him how much he spent just on co-payments to go to the doctor or specialist. Well, he didn't have that number as quickly available, and so he pulled out his checkbook and he looked at the last month. Well, even though he was paying a low monthly premium, I don't remember if it was $0 or maybe just, $20. Part of his medical expenses should have included, and this is if you're budgeting, your co-payments when you go to the doctor, right? So if you go to the doctor, let's say you have a $10 co-payment if you go to a primary doctor and $40 if you go to a specialist. Well, if you go to one doctor's appointment and one specialist, now you're potentially in 1 month, that's $50. So when you're looking at how you're going to cover your medical expenses during your later years when you're on Medicare, these co-payments, these deductibles, this co-insurance is something you have to keep in mind, because most likely you're going to, as you get older, you're going to require greater medical assistance, which is going to increase the cost of your medical expenses. So hopefully that answers the question of, are there really $0 or free Medicare Advantage plans? Again, I just did another video about this on my channel. There is a Medicare Advantage open enrollment period that's happening right now. I'm making this video on January 31st of 2022. So this happens from January 1st through March 31st of every year. And so if you have a Medicare Advantage plan, you are allowed to make a change during that time period from one Medicare Advantage plan to another. You can do that right now. So anyways, hopefully somebody finds this helpful. This is just more or less an FYI to Medicare members out there about those free Medicare Advantage plans. Again, if you have other questions about Medicare, feel free to leave me a comment. You can also give me a call at 800-974-0552 or visit our website. I'll leave that contact information in the description of this video. So thanks so much for watching. Please consider subscribing and liking this video if you found it helpful. See you in the next one.